You know, I thought I loved this country. I come here with $2 in my pocket. Then I realized my money I can get for free in ATM machine. I push a button, I get money. Simple, yes? Well, I wasn't that simple when I ended up helping man who I thought was a Russian immigrant named Bernie Madoff. Yes, he wanted to help, you know, and I took pity on him because I'm Russian, I hate Jews, but he's a Jew. So I thought, oh, I might as well, you know, help a few Jews, you know, probably not good with all the gulag stuff, you know. There are more qualities to being Russian than vodka and sex, and more vodka and more sex, but I mean, it is very, you know, Russian culture, you know. You know, we grow up with strong babies, you know, and you know, you drink coffee at 2 months old. It gives you, you know, hair on chest. So, you know, it's very, very good culture, and we are very proud. But I'm not proud of America because you see President Obama, and he is making my country like Russia. And pretty soon he will be in office like Putin because Putin smells like Putin. And I'm telling you, for free election years, he's been president almost longer than flipping Stalin. So, you know, I say, I'm going to Canada. They pay better, they're nicer, they drink more alcohol, they're friendlier, which means maybe more sex. And you know what? They play hockey. They're tough. What's this with hockey? You know, hockey is tough, but you play, you know, football here. This ain't football. This is tackle people, no skill involved, and you know what else? It also is you wear pads. I tackle people for free on the street and I steal money. That's my ATM machine. Don't come crying around Hell's Kitchen because I bust your ass. До свидания, comrade. You know, the worst thing about being in jail is that you don't get any alcohol. You just get water. You don't know what bloody hell it goes through your mind. It's like waking up inside, you know, a rhinoceros or something. I mean, it's bloody hell. I mean, I'm going to tell you straight up. If I ever get back to Scotland, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm never going to put those plane tickets and come into America, because you know what? I came here for a girlfriend who ended up turning into a transvestite who was a kickboxer, and I thought, oh, bloody hell, you know, if I can't attract a decent-looking woman, you know, who's not a man, you know, I might as well change the way I look. So I went to Brazil, and I got plastic surgery, and then I realised, when I woke up, I looked at my face, and it was the same, everything else. I said, well, what did you do? And I looked down, and I realised I didn't have a dick. You know, so, you know, it's like, I was very angry. Obviously I was angry. Hell, I was angry. Because then I had to become a transvestite, and I didn't want to. So, you know, I just said, you know what, I'm just going to go around and I'm going to have a sign saying, you know what, I'm a eunuch, pay me 50 cents, have sympathy on me in Vegas, you know, or something like that. And actually I was surprised, you know, I didn't have to dress up like Superman to get some money and free hugs and more than that, because, you know, red light districts are always trying to come and get you. So anyway, that's my lesson to you kids. Don't come, you know, crying here, because you know what? Eventually you're going to get desperate. You're going to start, you know, banging the next guy's boyfriend because, again, you don't have a dick. You're going to go to jail for rape. So you know what? Stay in Scotland. It's a lot better. Promise you that. You know, what's all this about, you know, Steve Irwin? You know, Steve Irwin this and Steve Irwin that. The guy's been dead for almost 10 years. And everyone wants to come and destroy you with these, you know, impressions, you know. Like they want to say, oh yeah, where's the Outback Steakhouse? Well, I'll tell you something. The Outback Steakhouse takes like the Outhouse Steakhouse, and you're going to be eating in my outhouse if you bring that shitty conversation up. Again, I promise you that. So anyway, oh, and Nicole Kidman. You know, what's up with her? You know, she changes her nose to get into the hours. Well, actually, you know, isn't it funny? She has to change her, you know, goddess-like appearance to get an Oscar. You know, what's wrong with you Americans? She doesn't have to change a bloody thing. You know, and you don't know real acting. I mean, you look at Russell Crowe and, you know, you see how bloody good he is in Yeah, you get upset because he hits someone. Oh yeah, let me guess, you like the Brits better, of course, because Christian Bale can hit someone, oh, and you love him. But you can't love Australians, it's a fighting spirit. You know, you can't let it die, that's ridiculous. You know, and yeah. Good day, mate. Okay, you know what is the hardest thing? I'm going to tell you right now. If you work in India, you get into call center. If you go to call center, you work for Asia or Dell. And I'm telling you right now, Dell is scary because they make you wait for 24 hours on end, no bathroom breaks. I work for 15 cents an hour. But I get to go on the computer a lot, so I get to go on Facebook a lot, you know, and like I go on Zynga and I see, oh yeah, Farmville, yes, 2 years, it was so much fun. And then my boss comes around and he points shotgun barrel this close to me. And he says, keep working. I say, okay. So I keep working and I keep saying this and that. And yeah, and then eventually I get out. This is what you Americans do. You bring your jobs over to us in China and you want to complain? How about you take my job? Work for 15 cents an hour. You could buy a mansion in 2 weeks. Yeah, that's my life basically. And what we need is MacBook. Please, if you're watching Steve Jobs, I don't know if you are dead, if you're in heaven, hell, or if the Mormons say, celestial kingdom, you know, and whatever they say, I'm begging you, please listen, bring MacBook to the Indian people because I know I've heard amazing things about you. Your streets are paved with gold, you have apples that you give people, they only give me pears, and like I say, they feed me my own cow, which is like feeding me my own kid, and God, and everything. So please come to India and bring MacBook, because MacBook is our salvation. Thank you. You know, the funny thing about it is that Indian man complains about working on a computer program in his country, complains about 2 jobs. Well, at least he has jobs. In England, we don't have any. You know, they wanted independence so badly from us that they fought peacefully. I mean, how stupid can they get? But they got their independence, obviously, and we got the Olympics. Which, for the record, I'm a little bit surprised, because most of us think it's gonna fail anyway, as we think most things do. But we have Manchester United, who lose to City. We have James Bond, whose last film sucked. But hopefully Skyfall will be better. But I must be honest with you, we don't normally drink dry martinis. That is a lie. We drink scotch, we drink every other kind of Guinness that exists, but we do not drink dry martinis. So, Albert R. Broccoli, if you're watching this, although chances are you're dead, do not write that in, because that's a lie. And I'm pessimistic about it. So, another person I do not like are the French. Yes, the French are absolutely awful. Bloody awful.